The results are in from the fall general election, and after months of campaigning, Republican Scott Walker has secured another 4 years as Wisconsin's governor. We are learning more this noon about the Wisconsin State Trooper killed in a shootout with an alleged bank robber. The western part of the state has been hammered with rain, and it's heading our way. The 6 Baltimore police officers who were transporting Freddie Gray to prison when he died are now charged in his death. Even though the funeral plans are now in place, the harsh reality of what happened hasn't necessarily sunk in. You hear about unprovoked shootings of innocent people all around the world, throughout our country, and now here at home. 3 people were shot and killed, and another is recovering in the hospital after being shot 3 times along a trail in the valley. It looks like one pile of rubble now, but this was actually 2 different businesses. Investigators say the fire started at Green Earth Industries, and then it spread over to Spectrum Maintenance. Well, it seems more of you are using this instead of this. Now, they say they're happy on how low these highway deaths are. They feel like we're on the right path. However, they say at this point, we're nowhere near where we need to be. What's really frustrating for Cody, who lives here, is that all you have to do is walk right across the street, and his neighbors have power. Can the community still trust the police department?
Absolutely.
These numbers have come down, which is a great thing, but do you think they can come down even more? I mean, realistically. We're here outside the Cannon House building where everybody's converging to get those most coveted inauguration tickets. But as you can see with the lines, people are waiting hours just to have a chance to get those tickets. What's wild to me is we're looking at the same dress, but you two see a different color than I see. And it's like, how do you see something different, or how am I seeing something different that you're seeing? It's the same thing.
Well, we're all confused about it. So that's what brings us together.
Oh, man. I feel like Kramer from Seinfeld this morning.
Wow, it's a good thing it's cold out there.
Yeah,
we really are.
Rich, let's talk about the weather.
I could care less about the weather right now.
I know. I got that
30
impression.
and I'd be fine with it.
This is Local 5 News at noon in HD.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Rich Klindworth. We are learning more this noon about the Wisconsin State Trooper killed in a shootout with an alleged bank robber. He's been identified as Trooper Trevor Casper. This is Casper's picture when he went to Kiel High School. He was a 2011 graduate there. The State Patrol says he just got his badge in December. For the latest on this investigation, we're joined live now by Local 5's Melaine Wells in Fond du Lac. Melaine. Governor Scott Walker has released a statement on the passing of Trooper Trevor Casper. He says, quote, Trooper Trevor Casper was killed while bravely serving his community and doing his duty to keep our citizens safe, end quote. The governor went on to say that he and his family are praying for Trooper Casper's family. We will have much more on this story today beginning at 4, including more about the victim in Marinette County. Well, throughout this ordeal, many of you have been checking with social media, but we have a warning for you. Those with the Fond du Lac Fire and Rescue say that there is an unauthorized City of Fond du Lac Fire and EMS page releasing information. They're in the process of getting that page taken down. They say unconfirmed information about yesterday's shootings was being reported on that page. The correct Fond du Lac Facebook page is at FDL Fire. It is spring, but this morning, right in time for your commute, winter came back with a vengeance. Local 5's Elsa Robbins joins us live now from our weather deck in Green Bay with more. Elsa. Thanks, Elsa. Speaking of traveling, some lane closures are coming to the Leo Frigo Bridge on I-43 in Brown County. Due to maintenance, the right lane in both directions will be closed daily next week from 8 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. Well, that blast of winter this morning will not dampen the mood for day 2 of the WPS Farm Show. Mike Austin joins us live now from Oshkosh. Mike, it was a beautiful day yesterday, but now it's soggy, huh? All right, thanks, Mike. We'll see you again in a few minutes in our Ag Report. Well, Gordon Lightfoot fans have a new date to see him in concert. Due to illness, Lightfoot postponed last week's concert at the Meyer Theater in Green Bay. According to those at the Meyer, the concert has been rescheduled for Tuesday, November the 3rd. Your original tickets will be honored, but if you can't make it, you can get a refund until May the 1st. Coming up, the voice and data recorders are being analyzed in that plane crash in the French Alps. Plus, a new possible smoggy cause to anxiety. We'll explain in our Health Watch. It looks like one pile of rubble now, but this was actually 2 different businesses. Investigators say the fire started at Green Earth Industries, and then it spread over to Spectrum Maintenance.
Fire through the roof. Roof was already in the process of collapsing, and some of the exterior walls were already starting to collapse.
Green Bay Metro Fire Department Battalion Chief Steve Sellen describes what crews had to deal with when they got on scene. With one warehouse already on fire, Battalion Chief Sellen says their goal was to keep it from spreading to the second, but they ran into a problem.
There was propane tanks inside the first building which began exploding, so they had to back off. And then during that time, the second building ignited. If they explode, you have the shrapnel of the tank itself. If a valve were to just let go, they become missiles. So that was the main concern.
You don't want anyone to lose any of their property. The big thing is no one got hurt. That's the big thing.
We're very lucky. There was a lot of fire there.
Even more than 12 hours later, the building was still smoldering. And with all of this destruction, it could take a while to figure out the fire's cause.
We're going to start peeling the roof off of this building shortly and just start methodically working our way through the building.
Any time on Christmas, I mean, any fire is a tragedy, but just I think for the building owners, that just stings a little more when it's on Christmas.
Keeping it local in Green Bay, I'm Rich Klindworth, Local 5 News.